I'm going to take these off and put some more on. These are more ideal size frying pans when you have a bigger one like this. You don't get quite as fast and full of a pancake, and it creates bad habits of making overly sized pancakes. And you see what happens to those. I'm going to take this guy off. And this one as well. I'm going to take all these off too. I like when I have pancakes of different consistencies. Kind of mixes it up on the plate a little bit, and I like that.
So it looks like you're going to get about 9 good-sized pancakes out of these. And the other thing is that these things, calorie-wise, would probably be about twice as calorific as your regular flour pancakes because they're just loaded with fat.
Yep.
Yep. And you get your protein in there from the egg. And there's also a lot of protein in the flaxseed, and there's a lot of protein in the almond. But there's way more fat than anything else, and no carbohydrates, which is really a nice balance. For people coming into a ketogenic diet, this is also really, really good approach, because in the early days, before your fat burning really kicks into top gear, that higher protein intake is good because your body makes, out of excess protein, your body makes the glucose, which is carbohydrate, which is, but it makes it a very nice measured pace. You don't have, sugar highs and all the rest of the stuff going on. You're off the carbohydrate roller coaster. And so for early days particularly, and for a lot of athletes, people who want to get a little bit more protein into their diet, if you're listening to your body, it'll tell you whether this is good or not. I mean, your body will eventually really kick in and give you the best advice. As you can see from Tigger. It's been giving him good advice for years. Yeah. So, we're just going all the way through one cooking cycle, so you can see roughly how long it takes to really cook these things. And if you're going to be cooking these in the kitchen, I would suggest fire up this video, right? And watch what Tigger does and just sort of pretty much follow his timing and his lead. He's got a low heat on there. He's got the fry pans nicely warmed before he throws the mixture in. And,
Acrobatics.
You got to try this one, huh?
Well, that was miserable. Hold on. Alright, we'll edit that out. It flipped though.
It did, and the thing is, that's the second time you've ever done that. And
if you get scrambled pancakes, who cares? It still tastes good.
They are delicious, because the thing is that they're different from regular pancakes, because the nuts, everything else, they're not really very thick. So it's not like you've got uncooked flour in the middle. Yeah. Because when the eggs are done, your pancakes are done. Yeah. As far as cooking goes, you might want a little bit more browning and so on.
Well, this one I'm going to give a little bit longer. So I don't know if you saw, but when I touched the edge there.
Yeah, it's a little sticky, huh?
Broke apart.
Yeah, it's just a little sticky. That egg hasn't quite all congealed yet.
Yeah. And this piece is folded over. It's a little bit thicker, but I'm not too concerned with it. Because like I said, I just go for the taste.
I'd eat it.
One of these days, I'm gonna land that.
Yeah.
Just Excuse me while I drink my my Yorkie coffee.
Right. Now it's going smoothly all the way around.
Yep. I like it. If you can get a spatula without these walls going on, you'd be better off. Because it kind of holds me up. I have one, but I've already started using this. So.
We're going to go get some standardized utensils, Tiggs. Right? I think that, you know, the right tools for any job.
We have some better spatulas, but Mickey was using this one, and I just do what Mickey does.
Right. All good.
So I like to sneak a peek underneath. I generally don't let the underbelly get as dark as I let the first side, because I like to play it safe on the first go, so that I at least have one nicely colored side.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this one off. This is a good example of that. See the way this side's colored. Usually don't let the other side get quite the same. That one's a little brighter.
You want to show it over here, bring it into the camera?
Yep. That's the second side I tossed it in. This is kind of how I like it, a little bit softer.
Right. You think that other one's done?
Not quite. This one I'm going to take off.
Right. Okay, so that's about how long it takes to do pancakes. It's leisurely. Yeah, don't cook them too hard. Try to cook them too fast. Yeah. And it's just a continuous process till it's gone. And I would say 2 pancakes would be a pretty serious breakfast. One of the things that we always talk about is when you start this diet, when you make the dietary change to cutting carbohydrates and raising your fat intake, is that your calorie count in your foods goes up so dramatically. Nibble, right? Have one of these babies and give yourself 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then have another one. Yeah. Because, you know, initially, it's going to take you a little while to adjust to the quantities of food that you're going to be eating. Yeah. God, that's 9 pancakes you got out of this lot so far. So you could be feeding with that quantity. You could be feeding half a dozen people. or one Tigger, right? But half a dozen regular people, right?
That confused me.
Yeah. Don't say that on video. People think you're easily confused.
Well, you said, oh, and I'm like, what? Something burning?
No. Yeah. Okay, well, I think we're about done here. Unless people wanted to spend more time looking at Tigger. No? You don't think they want to?
I spend enough time looking at myself.
All right, okay. Vanity, vanity. It's not a sin.